How low can XRP go? Well, we've got debt ceiling concerns to worry about, which can pull the market further down. We also have the SEC responding to Coinbase asking for better, clearer regulations. And the LBRY case spells trouble for all of those that want to mess with the SEC. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're watching from. I hope you're enjoying your morning coffee. Bitcoin sitting at 27,095. ETH 1818, XRP highlight of the show sitting at 42.2 with XLM sitting at 8.7 down 0.5%. All right, now the people in the know are still saying that Jerome is going to take a pause, but his speech recently said, you know what? I'm not going to take a pause until things get back down to 2.0. I'm going to look for the CME target rate probabilities here to swing in the next couple weeks, signifying more redness in the market. Debt ceiling problems could knock stocks down 25% along with the crypto market. The crypto market recently has been trading with the stock market, all right? Financial website MarketWatch recently read an article about what happened during the debt ceiling crisis of 2011. For those of you not aware, in the United States, we've pretty much run up to the finish line here of going, hey, do we add more money to the balance sheet? Or do we just say F it and try to dig our way out from now? The problem with saying F it and dig our way out from now, we will be downgraded quite heavily along the rest of the world, and this will lead to nasty economic turmoil. The period was unkind to stocks from July 10th to August 23rd. They're talking about 2011. Large cap stocks fell by 17%, and small caps dropped by 24%. By contrast, the value of gold rose 21% in the same period. I wonder which host of this show has been a gold bug his whole life and has been saying gold, gold, gold. Probably this guy. Let's continue, though. The Washington Post summed up the effect on equities. And remember, crypto is trading like stocks right now. Crypto is not trading as something opposite of stocks. It's flowing with money, okay? The Washington Post summed up the effect on equity. Stocks would likely plummet on the expectation of a wider economic downturn as interest rates rise and investors pull funds out of the market, preserve their access to short-term cash. The same thing would apply to crypto, right? We've got more, rate hikes coming. And what are people doing? Pulling cash out right now to be prepared for short-term buying ops and to be cash strong because they're thinking, hey, there might be another pullback in the market. So, according to the whiteboard, how low can XRP go? Let's go on further. Crypto Twitter deliberates over the fate of Ripple's XRP escrow. I did a video yesterday about burning XRP, and some of you are like, "Klaus, you're crazy as hell." Oh, really? Oh, really? Because you know what? Let's swing it on over to the LBRY case. Oh, that's still going on. Yes, it is. Here's that update from the LBRY case. Remember, they lost via summary judgment selling unregistered securities, ICO action. Though the SEC believes its multi-million-dollar penalty is no longer warranted because LBY is dead financially. All right? That's why they don't have to penalize them because they're dead. I told you, court cases kill companies. The regulator urged the court on Friday to still enjoin LBRY, preventing the firm from selling unregistered securities in the future. Essentially, they would have to burn it. That's why I brought this up with XRP. If the court comes in and says, hey, look, you got to burn this, you got to do what the court says. The SEC said that LBRY offered unregistered securities for more than 5 years, that LBRY has not acknowledged that its behavior was illegal, and that LBRY has the capacity to still sell LBC tokens today, whether that's directly through Odyssey. LBRY said last December that Odyssey is independent. The SEC, LBRY has yet to fully dissolve itself or burn its holdings of LBC, removing the tokens from circulation permanently. LBRY should face pressure until those actions happen, the SEC argued. That's what I'm saying. We have to consider all these options because there are other cases, other companies out there, right, that have lost to the SEC, and this is what the SEC is telling them that they need to do, or else guess what? We'll tax you even more. Originally, the fine was $22 million. LBRY was like, yo, we can't pay that. We're pretty much done. The company's done. SEC is like, all right, cool. We'll charge you $111,000, but you got to burn all your stuff, and you can't ever relist or resell it ever again. Basically, you cannot touch the waters ever again. That's why we have to be prepared for XRP and the escrow there, because there's still over 40 billion XRP in escrow that if Ripple Labs were to lose the case, right, the SEC could be like, man, you guys need to burn that. See, I'm not crazy. I'm telling you, man, I'm paying attention to the markets. And remember, Coinbase went out there and said, hey, we're putting it into the courts. We want more clear regs, SEC. Tell us what's up with that. SEC response spurs calls for Coinbase to leave the US. That's pretty much what their response was F you. We have what we need. In a court filing on Monday, May 15th, the SEC asked the Third Court of the U.S. Court of Appeals to deny Coinbase's request to compel the agency to answer whether it would engage in rulemaking for the crypto industry. The SEC argued there is no fixed timeline for responding to such petitions, adding that the acknowledged complexity of Coinbase's proposals undermines its request for accelerated relief. They are going to choke the market slowly. Why do you think they're dragging the case out with Ripple Labs? To drain them financially as much as possible, to stop new big capital investments from coming in, to stop people from partnering with them. SEC lawyers also described Coinbase's claims that the agency has already privately formed a position on whether to engage in rulemaking for the industry as baseless. The SEC further asserted that its engagement in crypto enforcement actions did not preclude the rulemaking. Basically, the SEC is like, yo, we got the rules we need. We're going to do what we want. Coinbase, no, we don't have to give you further clarity because we already got clarity with the 33 and 34 Securities Act laws. So let's summarize all this news that's going on. Debt ceiling stuff, bad for stocks and crypto, because guess what? If people need to take money out, guess what they're going to do? They're going to take it out of their most risky investments, crypto being dead, obviously. So if they're pulling money out of stocks, they're most certainly pulling money out of crypto. The other issue we have to think of is the LBRY case with the SEC. The SEC is like, yo, burn what you got left. Don't even think about selling it or we'll tax you even worse and we'll take you to the grave and then some. We also got Coinbase who filed and said, hey, SEC, are you going to be getting into deeper, clearer regulations for crypto? What's the deal here? And the SEC is like, nah, you can go f*** yourself. Yeah, that's where we're at right now in crypto. So this goes back to the question, how low will prices go? We learned that the last time there was a debt ceiling action, that stocks fell 17% and small caps dropped by 24%. Crypto's even more risky, right, than your small cap stuff. Will crypto go down even further? Let me know in the comments below what you think about all these topics. Debt ceiling, LBRY having to burn its LBY holdings. Crazy stuff here, and as of right now, none of this is good for crypto. So I'll go back to the question. For everyone out there saying when moon, well, when this stuff clears up, because who wants to put big dollars in when there's this much uncertainty in the market?